This is interesting to me when it comes to a food combination. You probably like a lot of different variety of foods. Maybe you mix a couple of things together. I don't know if it's like different from what other people do. Like for instance, Jake, he's one of our producers. There's Ninja and Jake. And Jake likes a certain type of condiment with his pizza. What is the condiment?
Okay. It's not.
No, don't explain. What's the condiment?
What is it?
What's the condiment?
It's ketchup.
Ketchup.
And pizza.
Pizza and ketchup. Okay, go ahead and explain now.
It's pizza crust
Still.
and pizza.
What?
If you don't want your pizza crust to taste plain, you little of ketchup to get some Flavor Town in there.
Flavor
Town comes in that garlic sauce.
Okay, so you know what my wife and my kids do?
Oh, no.
Ranch.
Right. All my kids do that, and my husband a little bit,
I've dabbled
too.
with ranch, but ketchup, that's...
Ketchup
ketchup
hits
is my main
different.
one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? It's your go-to?
I can see French fries, hamburgers, hot dogs, maybe eggs, because some people do ketchup and eggs.
If I eat eggs, yeah.
She does. I have not heard the pizza combo.
With ketchup.
Yeah.
When did this
Listen,
start?
if I'm just down on my luck and I don't eat it plain, I'm going to have a little flavor for it, so I'm just going to ketchup.
You know, Scott, he has an interesting combination.
What's that?
You know what he puts with his peanut butter?
What?
Jelly. What's that all about, Scott?
Oh, my goodness. And you know I've got a little name for it.
What do you call it?
PB&J.
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
It's a very interesting combo that we're learning about when it comes to food. Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio. Jake and pizza, and what's the condiment again, Jake?
It's ketchup.
It's ketchup. Ketchup, pizza, ketchup, pizza. That's all you need to know.
Listen, Ryan and Mary both texted 800-447-7234, and they like Thousand Island dressing on their pizza. I never heard of that in my life.
Ranch?
Ranch,
Yeah.
I've heard. Ketchup, first time today. Hello, I was today years old. And Thousand Island, same thing.
Interesting.
That's thick.
Yeah.
That's some thick stuff right there.
Another text?
No, that's
Okay,
it. Both
so-
of them just said the same thing.
Both do the ketchup and the
And
pizza.
the Thousand Island.
So here's an open mic that came in through the My HISRadio app.
In Egypt, in my hometown, all my cousins and me and everyone, we are used to just putting ketchup and dipping it as just a normal thing. And it's like not an odd thing. Now that I come to America, I realize that it's very weird and I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, like, Egypt, she said she's from.
Right.
So evidently, if Jake went to Egypt, the whole pizza ketchup thing would not be an issue, Jake. So, hey, you know a place to go visit
well,
now.
Hallelujah.
You'll be like in the streets with your ketchup and your pizza. Yes!
Hey.
Wow.
Brittany's here at 800-447-7234.
I was listening to him with his pizza and the ketchup, and let me tell you, I started beaming because I know a lot of people think that's gross, but I've been doing that since, like, middle school. I don't even know what
Middle
started
school.
it. Like, the little rectangular pizzas they used to serve us in middle school. I've been putting ketchup on my school pizzas. Any pizza I get, no matter where it's from, I love ketchup on my pizza. But you know what else I decided to try, which is also very, very, very delicious?
What?
Ranch hot sauce on your pizza. It's like a buffalo ranch kind of vibe to it, but it's so good. So give it a try, okay?
You're listening to Rob and Liz in the morning.
His radio.
Where's Jake? Jake.
Yup.
Jake? Okay.
Right here.
Listen really close. There is an open mic that just came in through the My HISRadio app. This is for you, okay?
Yep.
Listen real close.
You shouldn't give Jake a hard time about ketchup on pizza.
Okay? So, got your back.
Okay.
Shouldn't give Jake a hard time
Shout out.
with ketchup on pizza, because that's Jake's thing. Ketchup pizza.
Crust.
Yeah.
There's some weird things out there. Monette texted.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry,
She's
sorry.
not done.
Oh.
She's not done. Okay.
Because ketchup is just a simpler form of the marinara sauce that's red anyway. Of course, that's just my thoughts.
Here's a thought.
Well, we love your thoughts.
Ketchup, marinara. Jake's into the marinara sauce.
He's like, yes.
Okay, now the text.
Okay, Monette says, one day I couldn't decide if I wanted a bologna sandwich or a banana sandwich. Hold on to your hats, kids, because she says she put them together.
Wait,
Here's what she does.
what?
Oh, I'm sorry, Monette. Love you. Bologna, banana, and Duke's mayonnaise on a sandwich.
Where did you get? Okay, I get the banana and mayonnaise because I've heard that before. That's called something, right? Isn't that called something?
Bologna and mayonnaise?
With the sandwich, don't you call that? Oh, never mind. But adding the bologna to it,
Yeah.
that's an extra layer of flavorful
grossness.
fun.
Sorry,
Flavorful.
grossness.
Love you, Monette. That's awesome.
Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay, here. Hold on again, kids. Peanut butter on a hot dog.
Okay.
Is that with chili and onions or not?
Hey, put some honey along with that.
Okay.
You should try the honey
Oh, Sandra.
with the peanut butter.
Sandra.
Yeah.
Sour cream on her pizza. Honestly, I'm a little interested by that.
I can see the combo.
I can kind of see it because the sour cream kind of tempers everything else that's going on.
Yeah.
Kind of
I can see it.
that.
That's the ranch kind of effect that
Yeah.
goes on. Okay, another open mic just came in through the My HISRadio app.
I love to dip my grilled cheese in ketchup. Have done it since middle school.
Grilled cheese and ketchup?
Now,
Really?
So I kind of understand, but it's going to give validity to what Jake is doing over there. Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Yeah, okay. I've
right?
heard that. I've heard
Right?
that.
I
yeah.
like that. So I can see the.
Okay, well then try it with ranch.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So if you know anybody who is like into Buc-ee's, I mean, you have people who love Buc-ee's, you have people that are like, I really don't care.
Right. And then people that are like, that is so overwhelming. I
Well,
can't stand
first
it.
time you go into that joint, it's like, woo. First there's like millions of gas
pumps.
all
I
over
do
the
like
place.
that. And I like the amount of bathrooms that are in there.
That they're clean
And they're clean.
private.
They
I like
are.
the you close the door and it's all walled up, everything.
Right,
It's
it
like,
goes
oh, come
top
on.
to bottom, and you're like,
you
yes.
got the soap in there and everything. So it turns out that Buc-ee's is quite the deal. They're if I remember correctly, the number 2 fastest growing, most popular gas station kind of stop there is.
Yeah, like the second most loved, I guess, gas station. So only Costco, which I don't get that because they don't have bathrooms, they don't have all the stuff. But Costco is number 1, and then Buc-ee's is number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, well,
She said
the
bathroom.
door up. Okay. So I took my mom for the very first time to Buc-ee's like a couple weeks ago. She loved it.
I can see that. I
She
can see
wanted-
Liz's mom liking this.
Oh, well, because she'll talk to a shoelace. Like, she talks to everybody. And so her thing is she wants to stay in there for an hour and a half and have a conversation with everybody and then look at all the million different types of chips or whatever. And I'm like, can we just go?
I got beef jerky, coffee, used the restroom, and got gas all at Buc-ee's. Oh, and cowboy hats. I got 2 cowboy hats from Buc-ee's
I think
because they're
that's-
so cheap.
Well,
You know who else likes Buc-ee's is Scott. He's a fan.
I love it. I've been to like 3 now, and I got to get the beaver nuggets, a barbecue sandwich. I like the turkey a whole lot, so I get that, and some jerky, and usually some type of Buc-ee's merch, so like a set of cups or a coffee mug or something like that.
You should get the grill. They got nice grills.
They do have
Yeah,
grills.
they do.
They got good grills
They got
there.
everything at Buc-ee's.
They have tents. What I have seen at Buc-ee's that I do like, because I've kind of changed. It's just too much.
She
and
was a fan,
I
and now
was.
what happened?
I think it's just, I don't
Why?
care.
What
It
happened?
takes so long. I am one that if I'm on the road and I want to get to my destination, I want to get there.
Grab and go food
Right?
for me, man. That's how I am.
Right? I want to
Yeah.
pack stuff before so I don't have to stop anywhere, but you have to stop for gas. So if you stop at Buc-ee's, you're in 30 minutes. I really,
least.
that's what I think is the minimum. And so I'm in there like, oh my goodness, just get in the car. Come on, Mom, stop talking to the shoelaces.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
Don't be surprised the next time that you go to visit the mall, like Greenville, North Carolina, the Greenville Mall. There is right by the Bulk main entrance of the mall, where Belk is. Did I say Bulk?
You said Bulk.
Where Belk is. The main entrance of the mall, right by Belk, Greenville, North Carolina, the Greenville Mall. There's cemetery right in the parking lot.
That is so weird.
Has a big wall around it. It's the Evans family from the 1800s that are buried there. Evidently, I guess they sold the property, and the mall, kept. You can't get rid of it, but they kept the cemetery.
Yeah, I guess they came to an agreement. I would suppose that they came to an agreement with the family to say, we're going to preserve this and not exhume and, relocate anything. So that's good in a way, but it's weird.
When Scott goes to this mall, that's your favorite parking area. It's right there by the cemetery.
You can park right around the cemetery right there.
Really?
So, I just slide on in there, get a good spot. But it is so weird to see a cemetery in the parking lot right there near the front of the entrance of the mall.
And
so weird.
Behind a brick wall, I would think most people don't even know it's there.
No, you know it because the wall's not too high, right?
You can see it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
known. You know that it's there. It's not like it's around dumpsters that you're not supposed to see the dumpsters. The wall's waist high or just a little bit higher. You can jump it if you want.
Oh, don't do that. But I'm glad that they respected the family and they came to that.
Yeah.
Although it's different. For sure, that they respected the family enough to keep it intact. I like that.
And I like the decision of putting Belk right near it.
Well, I don't know where to go with that.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
My daddy was a coin collector. He would have been all into this. It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio.
They found a 700-year-old. They found a 700-year-old coin, and it looks like the appearance of Jesus is on this coin.
That's very cool.
It is. Plus, there's like a king from Bulgaria, like a Siberian king, and Saint Stephen on the other side of it.
Oh, so it's okay. The double-sided has depictions on both sides. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So Jesus on one side, the other two on the other side. They say this thing is 700 years old.
That's
and
crazy.
They found it in Bulgaria.
And that it has any kind of imprint whatsoever on it after that long because, people handling it's going to start to wear off a little bit.
Right.
Huh.
But you can see it. I mean, it looks very worn. You can tell it's really old, but this thing's 700 years old. And I had no idea that they put Jesus on currency back then.
I never had heard that either, but that shows you, because on our coins and on our paper money, that's where they put what's most important. So I'm glad that Jesus is depicted there.
So it's going to be in a museum over there so people can actually see this thing.
I'm so glad it's not up for auction because when it goes up for auction sometimes, a private collector will put it in their collection and nobody gets to see it. So I like that it's going to a museum.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio.
Olivier was dealing with some really bad health issues. She's a diabetic. She wasn't even sure that she was going to be able to make it to the age of 60, right? Because doctors said, look, if things don't change, this is not going to go well. So she kind of got her health under control. And then as her 60th birthday approached, she was like, I'm going to throw myself a party. She never got to have a quinceanera, which happens when a young
15 or 16?
15. Yeah. So she never got to have one. And she's like, I'm going to do it at 60. I don't know how you change the name of it. I don't know what the word is for 60. But anyway, there you go.
I'm horrible with Spanish. I'm sorry.
So she picked out her dress, and I love this so much. She fashioned her dress after the movie The Princess and the Frog. So Tatiana had this beautiful, I think it was her name, Tatiana, had this beautiful dress. That's what this woman decided she was going to do. She invited all of her family, all of her friends at Tiana, that was her name. And it was just a big blowout party. So she finally, at the age of 60, when she got her health under control, she partied all night long at her quinceanera. You know what? Buy yourself flowers. Quite honestly.
It's not bad to do that.
It's not. Treat yourself. There is no problem with that at all. And if you didn't get your quinceanera, you have yourself one.
Every now and then I treat myself to a Coke Zero.
There you go.
Why not?
It's a splurge. Why not do it?
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So if there seems to be a food emergency in your home, evidently Domino's will give you a free emergency pizza.
Yeah, medium 2-topping. Free emergency.
That's not bad.
Pizza.
Medium with 2 toppings.
No, right?
Usually, they could do a cheese and go, there you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Have it. Beggars can't be choosers.
Put your mushrooms and pepperoni on it.
Okay.
That's the way a pizza should be done. I'm sorry. A little bit of bacon. There you go.
Pepperoni and onion. Thank you.
Yeah. Emergency pizza, Domino's.
Yeah, so they're giving it to the family that needs it the most. I don't know how they're determining that, but there are some catches, obviously.
Yeah. Got to have the app.
Got to have their app.
And awards or rewards, right?
Yeah, I think you've got to have the points or whatever. I get Papa points, so I don't use Domino's as much.
Papa points?
Yeah.
Oh, Papa
John's.
Papa John.
Yeah.
That's not pizza. Oh, yeah, that is pizza.
I was like,
I was
what?
thinking another joint.
No.
Anyway. Whoa.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I love arts and crafts. I love jewelry making. I love the whole thing. There's some interesting things you can use to make jewelry.
Well, I think Liz will get into this because Liz likes necklaces, and you have the nice fancy earrings and stuff like that. Oh, wears the bling all the time. All the time she wears the bling. So here's the thing. There is a very unique type of necklace this woman makes. And
I'm interested. I'm all in.
I think a lot of people would be interested in this, honestly. Something happened, though, when she was coming back into the country. I don't know where she was coming from, but she came back into the country through Minneapolis, St. Paul. And at customs, where she was stopped to re-enter into the country, they said, ma'am, you can't bring this in.
What was she? Maybe, was it sharp? Like something she was putting
Not
safety
really.
pins or something?
There was one little shell that was in there. It looked like, a snail shell.
I brought
That
back
was in there.
shells before.
And then some things that looked like meatballs.
Well, you can't bring, if she was overseas, you can't bring food in like that.
Well,
Like prepared
it
food.
wasn't food. The food was already processed, digested, and then went through a giraffe. And so it was giraffe droppings that were in this box. She was going to make a necklace out of it. That's what she does.
She's making earrings out of that?
Necklace, yeah. Well, she
Right
might make
under
some
my
earrings.
nose? Why?
Well, I don't know if you want to put that under your nose, but she
Well,
does.
that's where a necklace goes.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So we had an open mic earlier, a little girl named Kensington. Yeah. And she wants to be, are you ready for this? At the big harvest parties that are coming up at the end of the month and going around and getting the candy door to door, she's going to dress up like our very own Liz.
It's so cool. Like, I was like, what? You want to dress? Okay, lots of glitter, girl.
Lots of glitter. And so Liz, literally, this is the type of young lady Liz is. She's got this big caring heart. And so she bought the little microphone for her and is sending it.
Well, I have one of these at my house. It's like a karaoke microphone, and you can Bluetooth it to your phone.
And it's all glittery and stuff.
And it is. It's rose gold. And so it has all the different settings. You can add echo and all kinds of little things. And I thought, that's what I carry. Like,
if I remember correctly, because I remember meeting the family.
Yeah.
So if I remember correctly, she's got a couple of siblings, right?
She has two brothers. I think they're little brothers. I know one is little for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so one could be Scott.
One could be Scott.
The news guy.
Yeah.
So, and if they were to dress like you, Scott, because you're usually collared, pull-over shirt and jeans. That's usually you.
Just cash.
What about
maybe,
the weekend
Maybe
apparel?
a visor. Got the hair sticking out at the top.
Yeah, the
Georgia
visor.
Bulldog shirt for sure.
Got to have a Georgia shirt, yeah.
That's great.
And your New Balance.
New Balance. The
Tennis shoes?
I got
Really?
some Hey Dudes on right now.
I'm just
Can
kidding.
slide
Hey
those on.
Dudes.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
Hey, dudes.
Oh, I love Hey Dude.
Yeah, I got the hush puppies.